Welcome back, Full Metal Geek. It's me, Cody Newberry, your host today, with my good friend, also my client. So this is actually a setup for everybody else in the league. You just don't know it yet. Tonight we have a very interesting matchup. We have when the tournament broke down, the final match was just two people, and it ended up being with how their scores populated. They get to face again in the very first round. One says it was a fluke. The other says it was actually how it was supposed to be. But that's what you expect when teammates square off because they can't go against each other at all. So this is going to be the nicest trash talk we ever get. But I'm going to throw it to my co-host for the day, the great question writer for Geek, Robert Parker. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I don't know about the great, but I am the question writer. I will take that moniker. But yeah, I'm really excited for this match. Their play-in was really exciting. I think it's just ironic as hell that the two last people to play for the play-in to the tournament are also facing off in the first round of the tournament. So it's back-to-back matches for these guys. But will we see the same winner? Will we see a different winner? Let's find out right now.
All right. I'm going to throw it to the winner of the first match, which, again, he says it was a fluke. The man where all the question writers like to emulate, Jeremy the Adam Adams. How are you doing tonight, and how do you feel about your opponent?
I'm doing greght tonight. It's fun to be back. I didn't think it would be this team up this soon, obviously, but it's exciting. I'm partners. I'm best friends with my opponent, so it's always a brothers match when we face off. But I just want to take a second to explain why me winning in that first match was a fluke, because the guy that I'm playing, he loves geek. He loves geek franchises. He loves Star Trek, Star Wars, all the things that are geek. These are the things that he lives for, whereas I'm just kind of a journeyman in that world. I like those movies, but I'm not, I haven't devoted a big chunk of my life to loving those films. I'm more of a general lover of film, and I feel like I'm entering into the geek waters and starting to really, swim in that world, but I'm still kind of new. So yes, it was a fluke, and the right guy will win tonight. I guarantee it. And it's not me.
Okay. His opponent, the guy that kind of started Full Metal Geek and handed it off so he can take more responsibility everywhere else pretty much at this point. But I'm going to go to Sandy the Sandman Robinson. How are you feeling tonight, and how do you feel about your opponent?
Hey, I feel great. I mean, I've had a couple of matches over the last few weeks that were really stressful, and and this is just not. I love my opponent. He's my partner. He's my best friend. He's exactly what exemplifies this entire league. Do not let him sway your votes out there, people. There's a reason Jeremy is the best question writer I've ever met in my life, because he knows this stuff. And if he beat me the first time after everything that he just said, and now he's more prepared, I think that his chances are a whole lot better than he thinks. But as always, I am going to give it my absolute 100% best shot. We're just going to have a great match, and it's going to be fun. So you know what? Let's have a good one, buddy.
All right. So these two are a part of one of my favorite team matches in trivia history at this point. I've watched it a couple times at this point. It's crazy. So I'm excited to see them square off. Again, I'm not the greatest at rule giving, but I will give it the best I can. But the lucky thing is round one works like every trivia league in every place ever. If you don't know it by now, gosh, you need to figure something out, because it's classic whiteboard. You'll get 10 questions from predetermined categories. We need you to write and say the answer. Please, we will be lenient on spelling, but gosh, please do not be like our other member of the crew. And write, what was it, Clegon or whatever he did?
Clegnon. Clegnon.
Okay, so yes. So we're going to try, and pretty much RJ threw Robert under the bus after that, the other match of all the question writing, so we can pretty much throw him under the bus for his writing. So, all right, you'll have 15 seconds after the question is read. You have your 3 repeats throughout the match, and you have the 1 challenge. Like we said, you, especially these two being on there, you will have no problem. But if you have a problem with the question at all, Just wait for after the call unless it's an actual challenge, and then we'll talk about that after, okay? So, are you guys ready?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So, in category 1 is going to be, the question 1 is in the worlds of DC, because we are changing it from actually what they call it now, whatever that is. In Man of Steel, what other name does the Registry of Citizens go by the Kryptonian device that Jor-El steals towards the beginning?
Man of Steel is the movie.
Yes, it is. It is.
It exists.
So, what? So, what's the other name for it? I'm not a big fan of this movie. Everybody knows that, but it's okay. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right, first repeat.
Ooh.
All right, in Man of Steel, by what other name does the Registry of Citizens go by the Kryptonian device that Jor-El steals towards the beginning of the film? Again, yeah.
Once again, Man of Steel is a film.
This is a reason I don't compete in Geek, because I would have guessed a shoe. 5, 4,
I almost asked
3,
what shape the...
2, 1. Answers. We're going to start with Sandy.
It's the genetic codex.
That is correct.
Oh,
Jeremy.
I have Codex.
We
So
will also
correct.
take that, right?
Yep. that is
It's
correct.
good. It's good when I have the question writer with me on this one. So if you want
That
to
is
take
correct.
it, if
They
you want
say
to,
Codex like
We were
100
looking
times
for
in the
Codex. Codex
movie.
was what we were
They
looking
say
for.
that
Yeah.
like 100 times in the
It's
movie,
also
so-
called the genetic or the growth codex, but codex is what we were looking for.
all right,
All right.
man, take it away.
Category 2. Your category this time is in heroes and villains. What is Will Smith's agent code letter in Men in Black?
I'm actually a big fan of all 3 of these films. To be truthfully told, I like them.
Don't love the second one, but first and third are good.
Yeah, it's just I guess when I watch them, I don't revisit them as much as often. But yeah, I like them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Question. So answers, actually, not questions. We already asked that. Jeremy.
I can only remember Tommy Lee Jones for some reason. Is it Jay? No.
That is correct.
Okay. Phew. K was
Sandy.
in my head. And...
Agent J for James.
Correct.
Go. Nice.
Both perfect
All
so
right.
far.
In the category of Who Said It? In 1978 Superman, who said others can read the ingredients on chewing gum wrapper and unlock the secrets of the universe? We're looking for the character. Again, if you just watch Along at some point with us, you've heard me break Sandy and Kearns' heart about this movie. So,
Both confident.
Mine as well.
oh, Jeremy's as well. I figured that was the case, so that's why I wasn't going to bring it up. And we're going to go, they look confident, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go to Sandy.
It's also quoted in the movie Ready Player One, and it's by Lex Luthor.
That is correct. Jeremy, did
Lex
you have
Luthor.
it?
Yes, Lex Luthor.
Perfect.
These
Right.
guys so
This
far.
is exactly what I expected.
Absolutely, these guys are 2 titans. Let's see, category 4, this time in Marvel. These are films based off of Marvel comics outside of the MCU. Name one of 2 actors who cameo as rednecks in Deadpool 2.
Oh, crap.
Ooh. Again, if you
little bit
watch
more
watch
recent.
along with, if you watch along with us, not a fan of Deadpool
No,
that
yeah.
much. Yeah.
A little bit more recent of a movie, but it is out on some form of home video, which is
Yeah.
the criteria we go on. Usually the digital release date is where we can start asking
You
questions.
wanted one of the actors
One of
Yes.
the
Yeah.
actors.
characters. Okay.
Actors was the question. I don't believe
5,
character names.
4, 3, 2, 1. Answers. Go to Jeremy.
Unfortunately, haven't seen it yet. I just guessed Jonah Hill.
As incorrect.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
And Sandy.
Nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, you stumped him.
we
We
would've
can find
accepted-
Robert and in Milwaukee. It's-
We would have accepted either Matt Damon or Alan Tudyk.
Should have guessed Tudyk. He was in
Damn.
that one
We would
movie.
have
I should've-
accepted.
Stupid Matt Damon.
Dang you, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
You're not the only one that's yelled Matt Damon before. I probably. Category, question number 5. In Star Wars. Not a big franchise, so if you guys don't get it, it's okay. What planet does Senator Palpatine represent in the Galactic Senate in Phantom Menace?
Sandy, very confident in his answer. They're almost biting the cap off of his marker.
That's a movie. It's a movie.
It is.
Cody, don't get me on the wrong track here.
Last 10 minutes, I'll tell you. Last 10 minutes, quality. But other than that, I watched C-SPAN. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go to Jeremy.
Is it Naboo?
That is correct.
Uh-huh.
And Sandy.
Naboo.
Nice job, guys.
I would have said Death Star. Okay.
We are on to question number 6, just over halfway through round 1. Your category is DC. Again, these are movies based on DC comics that take place outside of the worlds of DC. How many years after The Dark Knight does The Dark Knight Rises take place? Jeremy, angry at that question.
I just knew it.
Should have made a harder Dark Knight Rises question.
Awkward point. Robert, did you create a wheel?
It helps that I saw that like 3.
I will do that right now, Cody.
Okay.
Thank you.
I saw it like 3 times in the theater. That helps, although now I don't like it. Go figure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sandy.
This is a straight up guess. Is it 8 years?
And Jeremy?
It is 8.
It's correct.
What are you holding me?
I just want. Well, I that's what I was gonna do, is not reveal it after the first person puts it, but then I screwed that up, so that's why I'm trying to do that now. Plus, it made you sweat a little bit. Okay, guys. We're gonna go to question number 7 in the MCU. So the question is, what holiday is being celebrated at the opening of Iron Man 3?
At the opening.
I actually
messing with my
this movie.
head.
I am not a huge fan of this movie, but that's just me. That's an
What a
unpopular
shocker.
opinion.
What a shocker. What character stars in this movie, Robert?
Is it Iron Man? That's not a character.
Correct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is what me and Robert always fight about. It's the only thing we fight about.
It's true.
Jeremy,
Is it Christmas?
And Sandy.
Happy New Year.
That is correct.
That's correct.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Christmas does happen later in the movie, but in the opening, it is
Okay.
in 1999, New Year's Eve.
Oh, the flashback.
Yeah.
Yep,
That's where it starts.
absolutely.
Again, blame the question writer. Robert, if you would
Sorry.
like, do you want me to take question?
No,
or you
I
got it?
finished it.
Okay, good.
So your question number 8 in the category of Wizarding World, Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts. Your question: how does Harry get the Sorting Hat while he's in the Chamber of Secrets in Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets?
And we're being lenient, right? Or did you want that very first?
The first word, or the first bit is what matters.
Okay.
The part not in parentheses is what matters.
Okay. I'm just making sure that you don't want that. Okay. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sandy, we're gonna start with you.
Fox brings it to him.
That's exactly what we have written down.
And Jeremy?
I couldn't remember, although now I do, now that he said it.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you wanted the first name, so that's interesting.
All I needed was anything not in parentheses. So the answer we had written was Fox the Phoenix brings it to him because he was loyal to Dumbledore. But the important part was that Fox brings it to him.
Yeah.
Would you accept it that Dumbledore's Phoenix brings it to him?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Just making sure. Okay. All right. Your question number 9 is in everybody's favorite category, movie release dates.
Oh, thank God. I need that.
Name a year where both a Star Trek and Star Wars movie was released?
There are more than one option here, so it's more than one. I am, of course, downing popcorn because this is such an entertaining match.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers. Jeremy.
2002.
That is one of them.
And Sandy.
I said 1983.
Ooh,
No.
incorrect. The other one was 2016.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna say 2016 wasn't 100%. I knew 2022. Yeah.
Jeremy needed it, and Jeremy got it. So that's a key. That's a key take.
2016 was Beyond and Rogue One. 2002 was Nemesis and Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
And your final question in this round in the category of Middle Earth. I promise these are randomized, not just what I choose. Name one of the two dwarf members of the company who are killed by Azog during the Battle of the Five Armies. Spoiler alert.
Did Jeremy rewatch Battle of the Five Armies?
I did not even rewatch it. I never watched it. Period.
Never watched it. I knew that was one of the things about. I knew that was one of the things about Jeremy. I just didn't know for sure if he's seen it or he just hasn't.
I am gonna get to it. I promise.
4, 3, 2.
I gotta go with it. Damn it.
1. All right, and we're gonna go to Jeremy.
Philly.
That is correct.
That is correct. Wow. Okay, and Sandy.
Oh, I love my partner. Philly!
Nice. The other option we would have accepted is Thorin himself.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, of course.
Right.
Thorin is the other option. So,
all right. After round 1, we have Sandy in the lead with 8. And Jeremy 1 point behind with 7. Okay.
Nice job, guys.
So this is how round 2 is going to work. Round 2, as again, kind of like most things, it's going to be a wheel round. Again, you will have the option for the respin. If you don't like it, the points value is doubled, so it's worth 2. You have multiple choice, which can be taken down to a 1-point option, and there is stealing in this round. So, Sandy, you are the higher ranked opponent. Well, not higher ranked.
I think he's in the lead.
I'm going to run down the categories quick before he decides.
Yeah.
So there are 10 slices on your wheel here today. One of them has a hero's preference, which is basically a player's choice, and one has villain's preference, which is an opponent's choice. The others are categories that have been randomly selected. So your categories are on the wheel today: directors and composers, Star Trek, heroes preference and villains preference, Middle Earth, movie release dates, heroes and villains, MCU, Wizarding World, and Worlds of DC.
Okay. So Sandy, sorry, you are just up by a point, so you have the advantage. Would you like to go first or second in round 2?
I'm going to go first.
Okay. Spin that wheel.
Your first spin is in, and it lands on directors and composers. Would you like to stick with that or spin again?
Spin it again!
We'll spin it again.
And whatever you get, you are stuck on. So...
And you landed on heroes and villains.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll take that. Do you want me to?
Right.
More people have to see it.
So Sandy has landed on heroes and villains.
Okay. Question number 1. Who physically plays Nuclear Man in Superman 4: A Quest for Peace?
I appreciate the wording on that question. Good job.
I got you, Jeremy.
I can see his name. I can just see his name. I watched this movie like a week ago.
It's a quality movie. 5, 4,
Yeah.
3.
Is it Mark Pillow?
Correct for 2
That is correct.
points.
Wow. Good job, Sandy.
Oh.
Whew. Okay.
Good pull there.
All right. Question number 2. What is the color of Poe Dameron's call sign?
Just the color?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Black.
Correct for 2 more points.
Okay. Question number 3. What animal can Peter Pettigrew transform into?
Rat.
Another 2 points. And he's running away with this.
Okay. Question number 4. Your final question. What Marvel film has the villainous character who calls himself Jigsaw?
Jeremy, you ready to pounce? Keep in mind you do have multiple choice if you need it.
Now Sandy knows.
5.
I believe it's Punisher Warzone.
Told you.
That's correct for another 2 points for a clean sweep of the round.
Oh, give me a second while you spin the wheel. Perfect.
See, things are going the way they were meant to go.
Oh,
I didn't think those were softballs either.
Watch him land on release
No,
dates.
because he's really good. That's why.
He is really good. All right, so
I would have gotten one of those.
Jeremy, are you prepared to spin?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're going to spin Jeremy's wheel.
Good luck, buddy.
His first spin lands on Worlds of DC. Would you like to stick with that or spin again?
Spin again.
Jeremy's
Both did not like your first options, but I wish Jeremy wishes he got Sandy's.
Oh, it's still Worlds of DC. Bye.
It's okay.
Still Worlds of DC. So your round 2 questions. Keep in mind you do have multiple choice in Worlds of DC. Which member of the Suicide Squad ordered water when they stopped at the bar?
Diablo.
That's correct for 2 points.
Good job.
Nice.
Question 2. In which country was the Kryptonian scout ship found in Man of Steel?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Norway, B, Russia, C, Greenland, or D, Canada.
Is it Greenland?
That is incorrect. Sandy for a chance to steal.
I think it was Canada.
That is correct for 1 point. 1 point steal there. All right, Jeremy, question 3 in Worlds of DC. What did Griggs call the food that the prisoners were fed in Suicide Squad that included toenails?
Multiple choice.
The options are A, cake, B, loaf, C, stick, or D, corn.
B.
That is correct for 1 point. It was loaf. And finally, your last question. Who plays Silas Stone in Justice League?
Joe Morton.
Another 2 points.
Nice.
Good job, buddy.
In a stink pile of a franchise, you did real well.
Yep.
3 for 4 there.
I missed the question on the one movie I like.
And of course, the guy from the country gets it. After round 2, we have Sandy in the lead at 17 to Jeremy's 12. But again, round 3, this is where we kind of changed it up a little bit. So we stuck with the 2, the 3, and the 5 pointer like they do in the Schmodown. But what we changed was it's going to be wheel based, and you get 1 respin during the thing. So if you want to use it at your 2 pointer, you're allowed to do it at your 2 pointer. If you want to do it and and if you want to wait all the way to your 5, you can do it all the way to the 5 pointer.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to start with Jeremy on your 2 pointer. So we'll see.
The categories in round 3 are Star Trek, MCU, Heroes and Villains, Directors and Composers, DC, and Worlds of DC. Again, 6 randomized categories that I need to apply the changes for.
Because I saw pizza, I was like, let's go with that one.
All right, so Jeremy, you're spinning for your 2-point question. Worlds of DC.
I'll stick with it.
All right.
I can read the. Do you want me to, or you?
Yeah, if you want to ask Jeremy his questions.
Okay. This is your 2 pointer. Okay, Worlds of DC. How many Worlds of DC movies does Ben Affleck appear in?
3.
Correct for 2 points.
All
Now for your 3-pointer to tie Sandy.
And the spin is in.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
I will take it.
Star Trek. Your 3-point question. Which Star Trek film features Paradise City on a planet that banned weapons? Paradise City on a planet that banned weapons. Good. I know nothing about this, so.
Damn.
5.
You have repeats.
Repeat. Yeah.
All right. That's your first one. You have 2 more remaining. Which Star Trek film features Paradise City on a planet that banned weapons? Five, 4, 3.
I don't think it's right, but I'm going to say Star Trek Insurrection.
That is unfortunately incorrect.
Is it 3?
It's
Star Trek Beyond, I think.
Okay.
Final Frontier.
Oh, that's
It
right.
is-
Okay.
It is the city that Cybok visits
Damn.
to kidnap the members of the council.
Yep.
Okay. And
So Jeremy is now in a must-hit scenario for his 5-pointer.
Come on, buddy.
but he gets the respin option, so.
He does still have his respin if he'd like to use it.
And it is regular DC.
Yeah, there's too much else on there. I'll take it.
All right, he's going to take DC.
All right. 5-pointer. What Oscar-nominated actor plays Burke, a henchman of Turnbull, Turnbull in Jonah Hex?
Michael Fassbender?
That is correct
5
for 5
points.
points. To stay alive, that is a pull. He has seen the movie, or he just knows Michael Fassbender really well.
IMDb. I have not seen it.
All right. So you are forcing Sandy to at least hit 2 of his questions.
He has to hit the 3 of the 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is. Yeah. Correct. Sorry. It is 19-17. All right, Sandy, you get your first stab at the wheel.
All right, Sandy, for your 2-pointer to
Your
tie
questions?
Jeremy.
Your questions will be. Oh, we got to spin it again
We're going to spin again because that's what Jeremy got for his 2-pointer.
Yeah.
and watch Star Trek be there. Oh,
MCU.
MCU, and Robert's going to give you those questions.
I'll take it.
All right, MCU for your 2-pointer. All right, your question. Who plays Quicksilver in Avengers Age of Ultron?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It's Aaron Taylor Johnson.
That is correct for the tie.
Jeremy just told me about this, and I had to go back into my conversation with him.
I was talking about the one from X-Men.
Oh, from X-Men, that's
I
right.
almost messed you up.
You almost messed me up. That's all. Wow. Okay.
All right.
All right.
And you can win it on this next question.
For your 3-pointer. Worlds of DC. Would you like to stay with that for your 3-pointer?
I'm just thinking. Sure. I'm just thinking. I'm gonna spin again.
All right.
Smart.
Heroes and villains.
All right.
It was fun to be here.
All right. Your 3-pointer. And Heroes and Villains. How many films in the X-Men universe does Patrick Stewart appear as Professor X?
This is such a tense match right now.
This is very close. If Sandy hits this, he wins the game. If he misses, he's forced to hit his 5.
4,
6.
3. And your winner.
Wow.
That's correct.
Sandy, the Sandman Robinson.
6 is correct. The 3 original, Days of Future Past, Logan, and X-Men
And
Origins,
X-Men Origins.
Wolverine.
Yep.
Wow.
Shows up at the end.
Congrats, buddy.
Wow.
Great match, you two. Great match.
Oh, it's always one of these sad moments when one of the people that you want to go far, they have to face in the first round. So, all right. So we will first go to the winner of this match, Sandy. Again, we know Jeremy. You know he'll never say a bad word about anybody, but especially his teammates. So, how do you feel after this match? And are you excited about your next match?
Okay, I'll answer that question first. Yes, I'm excited for my next match. Now let's get back to what really matters. The score was 20-19, guys. Jeremy absolutely held his own, and then some. With a little bit more luck on the wheel in round 2, this game is over before it even starts. So, Jeremy, thank you so much for playing today. I know it was out of your comfort zone, but I love you, buddy. It's so good to play against you. I had a lot of fun today, guys. The questions were awesome. Again, the way it's set up is awesome. I'm just fortunate and humbled that I'm moving forward is all I can say.
Yeah, and I'm pulling it up real quick. If everything goes accordingly, you have the winner of Jen versus Caleb. So who would you like to see, and who do you think you'll see?
Okay, so I'll answer the second part first. I expect to see Jen. I would love to see Caleb because I just enjoy kicking Caleb's ass all the time. So if I see Jen on that bracket, I'm going to be scared because she's like me and Jeremy. She's very humble. She doesn't have a lot of she has confidence, but it's deep down. But she knows her stuff. And I very much wanted her in this tournament when I was setting it up. I got her into this tournament, and now it might be the biggest mistake I ever made. But either Caleb or Jen will be a good match. Both of them are great competitors. I love having fun with Caleb. Jen scares me, so whichever one, I'm good.
All right. Yeah, it's going to be whichever one. I think everybody likes to beat Caleb every chance they get. But yeah, Jen is that could be a scary matchup. We'll go to the unfortunate guy that couldn't pull it off, but literally called it before at the start. So I guess he's not going to be surprised. But Jeremy, how are you feeling after this match, and how do you feel about your partner moving forward in this tournament?
Well, let me tell you, I am surprised because. Little backstory. When we started in these fan leagues like a year ago, I didn't know crap about the Geek trivia. Like when I would like try to play along with the Schmodown Geek matches, I'd be lucky if I got like 2 or 3 points in round 1. And because of Sandy and him mentoring me and everyone else, Robert and everyone that I've become friends with this community and rewatching movies and writing questions and all the stuff, I got 19 points today, and I'm very proud of that. I did not expect to score over 12. That's what I didn't expect to get 19 and get, did well in I got points in every round. But, Sandy did what he was supposed to do. He didn't get screwed with some weird spin of the wheel with release dates or something, or some shenanigans. He got straightforward IG Geek questions and he killed it. He got 21 points, and that's the way it should be. And I predict him to go all the way to the end of this thing because I know him and I know he is the true deal when it comes to IG. He's the real deal. And honestly, if I beat him a second time, then I'd be calling shenanigans on your questions, Robert. But I'm not because they were great questions and things worked out the way they were supposed to work out. And I'm proud of him. And I'm kind of happy with myself, so it's all good.
You should be.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that was a crazy match. Again, I became a fan, not a host at this point because I was just like, oh, please, just can we end this in a sudden death and just keep going crazy because this would have been fantastic to watch for the rest of the night. But yes, so that's it. Sandy moves on. Jeremy, again, this is how tight this tournament really was going in, and how the bracket broke down. That we have like round 3 matchups in round 1, so that's kind of how it works. But yeah, so Sandy will face the winner of Jen versus they will face the winner of Jin versus Caleb, whoever wins that match. So that'll be exciting. So I'll just go around and get quick plugs from everybody. We'll start with Sandy. Sandy, where can the good people find you?
You guys can find me everywhere. I'm all over the place. Full Metal Trivia is live and in effect, guys. Check it out. Go on to YouTube. Check out the new matches that are dropping almost daily now. It's a good thing. You can check me out on Take 3, where I do watch-alongs with Cody and Robert, which we just did Spider-Man tonight. So watch and go and watch that one again. And you can see me every Saturday on Take 3 with my partner Matt Kearns doing Rhyme and Reason. Those drop every Saturday. So please go and and give us some ideas. And once again, my name is S Robinson 1799 on Twitter and on Facebook. Thank you so much.
And Jeremy, where can the good people find you?
I'm Jeremy Paul Adams on Facebook, Jeremy Paul Adams on YouTube. I have my own channel there. And to piggyback on Sandy, we're both admins and showrunners over at Full Metal Media and Full Metal Trivia, where you can find all kinds of trivia content. And we've been working over at a channel called Worldwide Movie Games, and we're actually working on moving the content over there over to Full Metal. This obviously is a part of that channel, and you're going to see a lot of really awesome content coming at you soon. Trivia matches to watch all the time. So just join that Facebook page, subscribe on YouTube, and you're going to see all kinds of awesome stuff coming soon. We promise, guys. We just recorded a really awesome match that one of us competed in, and I cannot wait for you guys to see that match. So. Hint, hint.
And my client, my good friend, my co-host for the night, my pick for this tournament, because I'm contractually obligated to say that, Robert the Hobbit Parker. Where can the good people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Letterboxd at RBRTPRKR98. You can find me on my weekly podcast with Zach Ford, where we talk movies, music, and other pop culture nonsense. That's called Fireside Chit Chat. You can find me and Cody and our friend Linus on Take 3 Productions every Wednesday night, hosting the you can sometimes find Linus hosting the Take 3 watch-alongs. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern every single Wednesday night. Watch along a movie with us. And you can find me being the head question writer here at Full Metal Geek. So yeah, it's fun.
And I will close it out. You can find me at Cody Newberry on Facebook. That's the only social media I have, so don't try to find me on Twitter, because if you try to follow me, that's not me. You can find me on Watch-Alongs with Robert. Next week, we have no idea, because Linus is supposed to be there, but if Linus doesn't show up, then Robert will go, and it's a fun
I'm not there next week either.
Oh, I'm not either. So if if Linus doesn't put out a movie out, we're not doing Watch-Along next week. And this will air after.
Yeah, this will air after that.
So you can find me on Thursdays at Late Night with Take 3, as I try to show up and win my title back. Probably won't happen. And then you can find me sometimes on Rankum as the angry green monster in the corner that hates everybody's choices and lets everybody know where they're wrong on their picks. And you can find me here. Again, I was surprised Take 3 let me in. I'm really surprised Full Metal let me in. But you can find me until they change the locks. I'm the host. I'm pretty much kind of the host guy, because I don't do any of the other stuff for Full Metal Geek, because this is not my strength, and we all know that. So yes, so this is for Cody, for Robert, for Sandy, for Jeremy. Have a great night. Keep watching movies. It's fun.